Oh, hey everybody. We just got a tornado warning here, like really close to where I live here. That cell we were watching just a little bit ago finally made it ashore. So it's rain wrapped. Currently looking at radar, it's coming in off of Clearwater area and just around Dunedin right now. Um, It's got the look. It's between Clearwater and Dunedin. There could be a tornado on the ground. We got a tornado warning currently uh, heading northeast. Some big winds attached to this. So if you're on US 19, Julie was at 580 and 19. I told her to go south just to try to get away from it. Just be alert if anybody's out driving. I'm gonna kind of head that direction and see as we get this thing kind of coming ashore here. I just zoomed in on it right here. There it is. That's your velocity signature, um, showing you that. Basically heading right toward us here in Oldsmar. I knew it. That was that one we were just tracking a little bit ago. That was out in the Gulf. It just broke apart a little bit. Finally worked its way, east a little. Get a lot of rain, a lot of thunder here. Uh, I really don't know where I should go. These things usually don't stay together too long. There's so many people out right now. I have no idea. Potentially heading into a tornado here. Um, it's kind of breaking up a little bit, maybe. It's right around Dunedin currently. Came in off of Clearwater. Heavy rain here. This thing pulls to the north. We'll see what kind of wind we got. Emily's out driving. I think it's all her. Well, we got some big winds pushing towards Safety Harbor regardless. Hey, where you at? Well, don't pull over on the side of the road. Just she did. Where you at? Yeah, but what part of town? That's what I'm saying. O- Okay, you're fine. Yeah, just kind of hang out somewhere. Let this thing pass. There's a big storm in like Clearwater heading towards Dunedin and Oldsmar right now, but it's going to the north. So just kind of wait like 15 minutes and come. You'll be all right. Bye. All right, so hopefully this is just radar signature. That's usually what these are, but it's definitely pushing some winds here, pushing up towards Safety Harbor. Um, really close to US 19 right now. So if you got anybody in Pinellas County, just tell them, be aware there could be possibly a tornado on the ground somewhere between Clearwater, Dunedin, Safety Harbor. south of Palm Harbor, heading towards Oldsmar area. Awful lot of rain with this currently. Really close to State Road 60 right now. So much rain. It's impossible to know for sure here. This storm broke up a little bit, and that's what it takes sometimes for these things to try to wrap up. So lose that squall line. I just hope we don't have a tornado with all this rain. It'd be impossible to see it. So anybody around the Bayside Bridge, could be something approaching Bayside Bridge currently, could be something right around Safety Harbor. Definitely nearing, um, close north of 60. Looks like Safety Harbor is definitely close to where it's possibly at right now. Just Dunedin, Safety Harbor into Oldsmar right now. Currently, we just have a big push here. Safety Harbor, especially, could be seeing this thing pushing your way. Um, just north of the bridge there at 60. Good lightning. Hopefully it's just straight line winds. It doesn't look all that organized, but never know. Tremendous amount of lightning right now. Here, and I'm just north of Safety Harbor here. If I had to guess where it was at, it's anywhere from 60 north to the Oldsmar right now. Currently, should be a big pocket of wind, regardless that I'm nearing blinding rains here. See a very structured look that we normally would see on anything too bad. I know we're going to see serious wind here. I mean, whatever we got, it's somewhere around here. But I don't know if we're going to see anything on the ground. Hopefully not. Heavy winds. I'm on Malone Booth heading southbound. It's kind of where we could be seeing potential straight line winds. Right around the Meats Countryside Hospital. This is all nearing the upper Tampa Bay area. Countryside High School. Man, we're getting lightning all around me. So if you're out on McMullen Booth, heading around Safety Harbor, Bayside Bridge, Oldsmar, you want to get off the roads. This is pretty much where it's at. We got debris flying here. Tremendous rainfall rates. Can't even see blinding rainfall rates. Going south out of McMullen Booth, people are getting off the road. Some sheriffs out there. Sheriffs over there. Lights are on. Definitely got chaos out here, man. There's cars stopped everywhere, pulled up. It's letting up a little bit. I don't see any debris yet on the ground. Nothing other than leaves. We're down here at 590 Enterprise. Oh man, this guy's going everywhere. What's he doing? We're gonna go in towards Safety Harbor here a little bit. Definitely got some nasty weather coming across Oldsmar right now currently, and motion's going to keep it around Tampa Road. This is all the area that it was the signature was. I don't see any signs yet of anything significant. Basically, I'm pretty much in it right here, but it's not as defined as it was when it was coming in off of the water. Any reports of anything locally, let me know. If anybody knows me, text me. I can go check out any of our areas if there's any reports of any damages or anything in Pellis County. Well, the main bow is pretty much heading over possibly Tampa Bay currently, which means it could emerge back on the other side. Town and country area, West Chase should be on alert. Oldmar, Citrus Park area. These things have a habit of you know re-intensifying. So that's the basic path of this thing is North Tampa Bay, Oldsmar, in the town and country, West Chase area, possibly a little bit in East Lake. heavy rain on the roads. Any reports yet? Anything other than my dad in Palm Harbor? So we're heading back north Tampa Road a little bit. So again, Oldsmar, East Lake kind of country, West Chase area, whatever this is, probably working your way now. Heavy rain for sure. We got some wind, blinding rain. You want to call anybody that's out there to tell them to pull over, down power lines, down trees, stuff like that. You won't even see. You don't want to be out in this. The radar is extremely sloppy right now, so hopefully that's the indicator that it's nothing more than just rain right now. Doesn't mean it can't reemerge, possibly come back down. But again, Citrus Park, probably that and West Chase are the two areas that are the most in line with this thing, whatever it is, straight line wind or more. Don't see any damages on the roads, so that's good news so far. There's our daylight, a little bit of clearing on the backside. Rain wrapped tornadoes are the worst, and you can't see them. You have no idea they're coming until on top of you. We're gonna go across the bridge here and head back into Oldsmar, which is kind of heading that way. We're on the back side of it now, tail side of it. Could be a little emergence down there, just man, right around 62. They don't have that highlighted, but it's got all kinds of vorticity signatures showing. So ironically, Julie's on the road, Emily's out on the road. They're both safe. Like Julie was actually in it. She's like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Yeah, you're in it. Go south." But she's parked at Eddie Seymour. At least she's not on the road. We're on an open field. Emily's over at Tampa. I told her to just park it there. All this area looks like wherever possibly it was trying to go would be right here. And so far, everything's okay. If anybody knows me, is on X and knows of any potential damage, please text me. Let me know. I will go investigate it to confirm. With all this rain, it's impossible to know anything right now. What else kind of EM that's on it? And if you watch my last live, we were looking at this one little cell out there that was kind of looking suspicious. It was taking forever to make it this far over, and that looking back, that was the one. It just took an hour almost to make its way over here. A couple little spin ups out there. Right now, the radar is very broken, or the satellite image is very broken up. So hopefully there's no sign. But man, even down in Clearwater still right now, I mean, Just that whole area is sloppy down there. Clearwater, Dunedin. Heading over to Tampa Road now, where the whole general area was right here, coming this way. Looking for any signs. So far, no debris on the roads. Do have a lot of winds, so pushing across the Tampa Bay right now, heading this whole general direction. Citrus Park, East Lake area, West Chase area, just leaving Dunedin area right now, and Clearwater. Rain is just incredible, making it impossible to even have any idea what's going on around right now. Just think, yesterday there was zero talk about anything in the Florida Peninsula. Sneaky, told you it's going to be sneaky storm. Sneaky storms, man. They were showing up on that long range radar. We were going to head up north a little bit, maybe head up over to Citrus Park. I believe that this thing tracks a little bit northwest. Pretty much Citrus Park area is right in the middle of it. Give you a sense where I'm at. I'm right there. West Chase could have potential. If there was one on the ground, I think West Chase and Citrus Park would be feeling it very soon. West Chase is off a line ball. This into Hillsborough County, western part of Hillsborough County, north of Tampa Bay Downs racetrack. Incredible rain rates, man. Inches. None of this is forecast. But anyway, none of this is in the forecast. None of it. I know I'm out here driving around. I just wish some people would just stop. I'm just afraid of, hydroplaning. I saw a terrible accident during Hurricane Debbie, mother and daughter. Do you remember just, I don't want to say I'm experiencing this stuff, but I've been in, 9 hurricanes now and 6 major hurricanes in my truck. So you kind of get to know what kind of, impacts and obstacles and hazards you're going to run into. But if you're not used to that, driving in this stuff and you know what to look for, I just encourage anybody to just stop and just pull off the road and just wait it out. I mean, it'll pass. You can see this bright sun here on the backside. This thing's heading up towards Westgate now. So if you look at the camera, the dark skies off to the right, that's the area we're going. That's West Chase. That's kind of where this thing went. Um, I'm sure they're going to reissue. They do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now for this cell. Lots of flooding on the highways. This is West Vegas. West Vegas right here. this flying ball. Man, we got the sun behind this thing. That's nuts. Here's that infamous sign that I always show on this road here of the 10-foot storm surge. So we're going to be catching this on the backside now. It does look like Pacific Park would be dealing with a lot of this right now. Again, no, I don't see any debris on the ground. I don't, this is where the signature went this direction. I already seen two cars in a ditch. Surely hydroplaning. So if we do have a tornado on the ground, it looks like Citrus Park would be the one that's going to be feeling it right now. Citrus Park, West Chase, in that direction. If you're just tuning in, we got a tornado warning here in Pinellas County, northern Pinellas County. Started screaming, obviously, here in Oldsmar. It was heading our way. It was out there in the Gulf. We were tracking it about an hour ago, and it stuck together, and we got a tornado warning. Very different setup than a normal squall line. The squall line did come in a lot quicker than this one did. It came in more at a north angle, and I think it's just kind of tricking everybody right now with these weather pattern that we're seeing with this jet stream this far south. We got a little bit of debris, maybe a tree down there hanging. Look around here. It's a very wooded area. This area was hit very hard during Helene and Milton especially, but a lot of flooding during both of those storms. We got a lot of flooding right now currently. There's several inches of water on the ground. Man. Whew. All right, so this thing is in West Chase. I'm in West Chase. I think they expired the hopefully they did. I can't tell if they did or not. I think they expired the tornado warning. I hope. But man, it sure looks like we might have it pop back up again. So a lot of times these are just radar indicated and not necessarily, it looks like they expired it. So that's at least some good news. But it's in all seriousness, if you know anybody out in this weather right now, man, this rainfall, flooded roadways, you're gonna have, you know, possibility of trees, debris. I mean, this individual's, hydroplaning is terrible. If you're not familiar with driving on, flooded roadways, you hit a pocket of water and you lose all control. Lighter cars, especially, they don't have the weight push them down on the ground. So just, I've seen the effects of that, and just have everybody hold tight. Just tell them to pull off, let this thing pass. There's blue sky behind me. The frontal line's making its way through. They can people just pull off and let this thing go. Now we're getting back in the heart of it again with this incredible rainfall. We're in the Citrus Park West Chase area of Tampa Bay right now, which is actually like western part of Hillsborough County, west of Tampa Bay, Florida. The line is definitely breaking up south of us. It's giving me some heavy rain down through Clearwater still. The backside is looking nice, or blue sky now coming into parts of Pasco County. The worst is over. It's scary there for a moment. It doesn't look like we have any warnings right now, tornado wise. That's good. It expired. It's just a big rain, heavy wind event. Highly recommend not being on the roads, please. Let this thing pass so you can see when you can drive. Just pull off North Pinellas, Western Hillsborough. So hopefully, likely, maybe it was just a Doppler indicated tornado, nothing on the ground. Again, if anybody's, hearing of any reports, somehow let me know. Down in Clearwater, possibly, where this thing came through the Dunedin area. Sheriff's driving around, checking things out. So the core of this thing is definitely north of West Chase Citrus Park area, getting closer to Greater Carrollwood area. Citrus Park definitely right now getting the brunt of it. That's where I'm at currently, about right here, heading in that direction. No indication yet of anything tornado wise. It's definitely going down. For Florida, it's one of the most uncharacteristic days ever with all of our tornado watches we had last night and today, and then to have the peninsula pretty much out of the talking points the whole time, and then here we are. Or, you know, I did say sneaky storms a lot. Looking at those And really, it came down to that 80 degrees. I'm telling you, it's water. You know, we talked about it just an hour ago, man. 81 degrees outside with this instability. And the HRR was picking up on this a lot with these isolated cells coming in off the Gulf. But anyway, whatever it is. Um, hopefully everybody's okay. Hopefully there's no damage. Hopefully it's just radar only and just a nasty storm that will be moving on out of this area. But unfortunately, it's going to be heading off northeast, and Hillsborough County's watching down the road. Lutz area, they're around 54, Wesley Chapel area. So definitely, again, if you're in that Lutz area, Wesley Chapel area, this whole general storm system's heading your direction. A lot of flooding on the roadways. All around the Six Park Mall right now. Veterans Expressways up here. A lot of flooding on the roadways. Still heavy rain coming down in parts of Clearwater, but it's almost letting up. So, Julie, if you're listening, you can head on back. You're fine. So again, this whole system came in off of the Gulf here, across Clearwater, Dunedin area, Oldsmar, Safety Harbor, and now Citrus Park, West Chase. It looks like it's going to be bringing a lot of nasty weather up to the parts of Northdale, up into Lutz and Wesley Chapel. I'm just out here looking for debris, any sign of we had any sort of touchdown. We got obviously a lot of debris on the ground here, a lot of land or leaves, nothing bad. Um, it's a lot of wind right now. None of this marked as anything other than thunderstorm right now. Timing is like perfect. Florida law, if you're in the middle of an intersection when it's yellow, you're fine. I'm not going to get on the expressway though. I'm going to keep on going eastbound. Go east a little bit longer. This is the veterans. Now that guy went through a red light. All right. Well, good news is there's no indication of any tornado anymore. Just big winds, big rains heading to Lutz, big rains heading to Odessa, Western Chapel. Eventually, it's going to be making its way to Zephyr Hills and Dade City. This whole cluster. Uh, I'm gonna call my dad real quick. I can't believe this. I know you're right because it kind of was south of you just a little bit. Did you get wind and rain? Okay, good. I'll worry about you. Yeah, yeah. It looked like it went. Safety Harbor might have been the area if it were. But I drove through there. I mean, it was bad. There was a lot of lightning, no hail. Um, so yeah, it was pretty incredible. I don't know if it's such. I didn't see any debris down. I see some trees or leaves and limbs. Wow. I know. We were just talking about that like an hour ago. I was like, that one little cell that was out there uh, made its way over. All right, all right. I'm still alive. I just want to make sure you're okay. Bye bye. Hey, fine. We were talking about this after I went live about an hour ago. We talked on the phone and we were talking about this sneaking in. We got sheriffs coming right there. Well, that's nice. No rain. All right, so we pretty much just got a script on this phone now. Heavy rain more than anything. Heading towards Lutz area. I think we're all right. I hope none of this, any damage reports. I'm not even sure we had any straight line damage reports. I mean, they'd be coming in right now if we did. Not really. It's good. Oh, let's see. I don't see anything. So, all right. Well, it was pretty hairy, not knowing if we had anything on the ground or not. It was intense there around Safety Harbor there, McMullen Booth, that's for sure. But hopefully, we're good. 3 minutes ago, we got a marine advisory for Tampa Bay waters. 4 minutes ago, heavy thunderstorms moving through Hillsborough County. That's where we just were. That'd be Lutz and Kerwood. That's where we're at. But pretty much that's about it. Marine advisory. Obviously, you don't want to be out in the water. There's really nothing else showing too bad. Still got a little bit of energy down there for the Cape Coral crew, man. Matt Devitt and company. You got possibility the same thing coming up. You got a couple cells out there, Northport, Cape Coral, Northport specifically. We're gonna have something to try to slide up here in a little bit. Port St. Lucie got some storms brewing. It looks like their Palm Bay just had some exit. Man, talk about an overachieving system here that wasn't supposed to bring anything down in the peninsula like this as far as heavy rains. And he got a little cell near and around Ocala that looks pretty feisty. Actually, the one around Ocala actually has possibly a little bit of hail with it too. So that's nearing Newberry, north of the villages. So this cell we were just in here, Lutz area is heading up towards Land O'Lakes, Zephyr Hills next. We got a heavy line down in St. Pete. But the intensity is over and the tornado warning is gone. So now we just have a severe thunderstorm possibility. And I don't even see any thunder anymore. That's a good sign too. When we were in the heart of that thing and right where it looked like it was at, man, we were getting cracks of lightning on top of each other, man. Bam, 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 bam. Again, that's an indication of rising uh, convective activity. No hail. Always, usually you get a little bit of hail at the same moment, but um, we did see the lightning and the thunder indicating this thing was popping right there where we were at, and blinding rain there also. So, man, everybody did a good job on the road that I saw. Luckily, man, it's scary driving on these roads with 2 inches of water. Man, these cars turn into like frisbees. My dad taught me if you ever hydroplane, just let the car do what it wants until you get traction. Don't ever overreact. 'Cause when you do get traction and you overreact, you're going to be whatever you're doing at that moment, turning your wheel hard, or especially if you ever get off the road, you never want to crank back because that just let the car do what it wants. The car, no knee jerk reactions. Just let the car or truck just kind of do its thing and keep it pointed as straight as you can. Man, I came back from that hour and I was I couldn't you as you watch me, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I mean done. And my buddy Dale Kindberg, Dale had a tornado go right over his place there up in oh Crystal River area. Dale, if you're listening, he texted me and everything was all right. And then woke up just in time for this thing. I don't know how I did, but called Julie, called Emily, got them off the roads. They were both driving home, so they're safe. I got traffic alerts now popping in my phone. Big uh, accidents are going to start getting reported now, especially out on 275. It's the worst with rain. This might have been a little bit to the north, but man, that road turns to ice. I don't know what it is up there on that concrete road of 275. But if it's ever raining on 275 through St. Pete area, just be careful, slow. I've seen more cars end up in ditches and doing donuts because they're just losing all traction. So I just did a full 360. Ended up back at home. The only tornado warning that I was in was at home. That happens all the time. Oldsmar is the magnet for tornado warnings. Top of the bay there. I'm gonna go back and replay what we were just talking about top of the bay. They always end up coming across that Largo Clearwater area, Dunedin, and then making it over to Oldsmar there. It's the craziest thing ever. I don't even know what road I'm on. That's a three doors down song. Road I'm on. Oh, it's Countryway. All right, we're gonna end up back. Well, actually, I could go back. Let's go. I'm gonna go back. These guys will let me cross over. Maybe I can. Oh, it's a double lane. I can do it. Yeah, we didn't come on this road. This road, I believe, will take us back to Lime Ball, which is closer to home. So we'll see if there's any damages up here. This is the whole path of whatever just pass here. Lime Ball, West Chase, Oldsmar. But just because they issue a tornado warning doesn't mean it's 100% tornado. A lot of times it's the radar, and the radar shows spin, but sometimes that spin doesn't actually reach the surface. Could be right above you, and the radars pick that up, and the radar really doesn't know if it's on the ground or not. Now they use things like debris. There's debris coefficients you can look at that show uh, radar picks up anomalies in the scan, and that usually confirms a debris ball if there's trees or that's things that they do to verify if that possibly is on the ground or not. But this one never really had that look. So not with those folks had to deal with north of us, that's for sure. We don't tend to get things too severe down here. But last week we did. And I was thinking about that. I was wondering because we had that EF2 with no warnings or watches pretty much. I wondered if they were a little more cautious this go around with the tornado watches because of what happened last week. Because we had a lot of tornado watches starting last night to now. And the one that popped up at the last second is the one that ended up having a tornado. All the other tornado watches in the last 24 hours didn't have anything. Maybe that one up in Jacksonville, but all this hatched and EF2 or greater and the panhandle, man, nothing. And I just wonder if last week's EF2 out of nowhere, maybe they were a little more, you know, cautious to make sure we had tornado watches. But then you go the other side. All right, well then do damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if they were a little bit more you know, uh, have to issue these watches because of that. Then next time we get a watch, people might not take them serious. So, like, what do? Like, same thing with hurricanes. You downplay Cat 1, and it turns out to be like a barrel or, a flooding event like we've seen Debbie and others, Ada. I mean, every storm has impacts. So, how do you downplay it? Like, it's only a Cat 1. Well, I've seen some pretty destructive Cat 1s over the year. So, I don't know. I always say everybody's got to become their own weather person and understand weather apps, know the possibility. I talk to Pedal, anybody Pasco County Sheriff listening to the red and green we were talking about, the velocity, that's exactly what everybody uses. That's what I use. It gives you an idea where the uh, core is of any potential, system for spin. And kind of gives you a ballpark of you knowing when you need to know now and not be scrolling internet or relying on this man, when time is, you need it now. And like you saw me, I'm trying to go on X and I'm scrolling, you're trying to drive. It's like you're looking for live information. So you almost have to know what you're looking for so you can have the most up to date live information when you need it. And then really local Mets are the best for that. We do the big meteorology summit. I'm doing it again April 15th with the state of Florida. The thing is, it comes down to trust, who you trust. Local TV markets are the best, and they're all there watching your market more than anybody. They know your roads, they know your towns, and they're the ones I recommend leaning on in times like this because nationally, not everybody knows the roads and the places that flood and the little towns and so that's kind of where you need to have those folks on your radar per se. And here we are. I mean, it was literally like what 15 minutes ago. We were dealing with blinding rains, lightning, tornado possible on the ground, and now we got the sunshine. Look at that. Storm has passed. Crazy. Unbelievable. Right back where it all began. It's unbelievable. Turn of events today. But I'll be scouring the all my channels now to see if we actually had any sort of anything Dunedin Clearwater area that might have actually touched down or not. And this line's still going pretty strong. I mean, I got it zoomed out right now, but it's around Lutz currently, west of Chapel area. Tremendous amount of rain here falling in a short amount of time. Flooding rains. Talk about weather, man. Weather is not predictable. What was supposed to happen, at least here, didn't happen. And look at that, well, man, lake over there is way overflowing already. That's incredible the amount of rain we had here in Oldspar. My lake probably gained a foot, I bet. Yeah, what was supposed to happen didn't, and what was not supposed to happen happened. Unbelievable. All right. Well, as always, thank you for my shenanigans. Remember, I'm not a meteorologist, just a hobbyist. I appreciate everybody tuning into mics. Hopefully, get some good information. Try to put as much out as I can, physically possible. Being a one-man band, try to sleep in between, and hopefully, we get a quiet week ahead. Right? It is that time of the year, March, April. We'll have another one of these big, unfortunate low pressure systems again. I'm sure. So, I already talked about the next one, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. All right. So I got a shower and chilies and a few Jack diets my way and maybe some queso dip. I'll reward myself.